Hi, thanks for being here today. I am making a really super easy vegetarian patty. It's quinoa and spinach and a little onion, some seasonings, some feta cheese, eggs. It's going to be really good. Healthy. If you like a vegetarian option and you don't mind a little cheese in your diet, then I think you might like this recipe. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, in my bowl here I have some chopped fresh spinach, and of course I'll leave you all the instructions and the quantities in the description box. So I have some nice fresh spinach that I've chopped, and I'm putting in some cooked quinoa. This is just the the standard cream colored. Of course you could use any color of quinoa you would like. And then I'm going to add some rolled oats. And this is a combination actually of feta and Chevre, a little bit of each. Give it some nice zing, and it'll also help bind these patties. And then I have some onion here that I have wrapped up. Let me get that out. I have some some shredded onion. And I'm going to put in there a little squeeze of garlic. You know me and the director, we love things that are well spiced. And if you don't like onions, if you don't like garlic, this is such an optional kind of style menu that you can add or subtract. I've got some dried basil here. I'm going to put just a good crunch of it. You crunch that up and it really helps release those aromatics that might have been stranded out there in your spice jar. And I'm going to add a couple of shakes of Tabasco. Again, if you don't like hot, you don't have to add that. And I'm going to add some eggs that I have, mixed up. And I'm going to add salt and pepper to taste. And I think this is a 1/4 teaspoon measure that I'm using. And I think I'm going to use, of course, again, this is all preference. I'm adding a 1/2 teaspoon. And as far as the salt goes, the cheese is very salty. I'm only going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And what I will do is I will do a little sample patty before I do up the whole batch to, make sure the seasonings are correct. Okay, I have gotten some plastic gloves on because I'm going to get in here and mix it by hand. I think a spoon, sometimes things, meatloaf, things like that are just so difficult to mix, with a spoon. So it's just best to get in there and get it all mixed up. I need to make sure the cheese is well spread out because it's kind of a, chunky cheese. All right. Make sure this is well combined. Get all the players mixed up in there. See, a little bit more cheese in there. I need to kind of crumble up. Yeah, that's looking very nice. There's a little bit more of that goat cheese, and I want to make sure it gets a little more spread out in the mix. All right, I took my gloves off so I could work a little bit better. I'm going to cover this with some plastic wrap, and I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for maybe ½ hour or an hour. The eggs will absorb into those oats, and make this bind up a little better. So that's what I'm going to do with that. Okay, I'm going to put this in the fridge, as I said, let it sit for about a ½ hour, 45 minutes. And then I'm gonna bring you back and we're gonna do a sample, little tiny sample patty to check on the salt and the pepper and the spices. And at that point, if you say, oh, I want more pepper, or I want maybe a little more salt or a little more zip with Tabasco sauce, you're able to do that. And then you can start cooking your patties and they'll come out hopefully just like you like. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the fridge and we will be back. Okay, we are back. It's been just about an hour and I've had my mix sitting in the refrigerator. We are now going to make a sample little patty and we're going to fry it up, see how it looks and how it tastes. Okay, here's my bowl of mix, and I'm going to just take, oh, I don't know, a couple tablespoons worth, and I'm going to form it. And it's a little damp, but that's okay. It's gonna be fine once it gets in the pan. And I'm just making one, oh, this is just a little one. This is like maybe 1.5 by a half. It's not too large. And I'm gonna set that there, and we're gonna taste that after it's cooked. And we're gonna decide whether it tastes all right or we need to add a little more seasoning. So I'm gonna bring my cooktop in, and we're gonna get started frying this baby up. All right, I have my pan on medium, and I think it's good and hot. I put just a little bit of avocado oil in the bottom of that. Avocado or garlic would be good. And I'm going to let that saute for a few minutes. Once it's ready to turn over, I'll bring it back, and that's what we'll do, and see how we want to make it a nice golden brown on both sides. So, shall we do the flip together? We'll bring it in there, and here we go. Yes! Oh yes, that's beautiful. Beautiful golden brown. You never know what's on the other side until you turn it over, isn't that right? All right, I'm going to let this side get as golden brown as this one is, and let me bring it in. Yeah, I'll let this side that's down get golden and brown just like that, and we will let it cool just a minute, and then take a sample, and we'll be back. Okay, I have got my little sample patty cooked. Let me bring it in so you can see it. Very nicely browned on both sides. And I'm gonna taste it, see if there's any seasoning adjustments that I might need to make. Boy, that's good. I think if you were a big salt eater, you might want to add some more salt. I'm not going to. That goat cheese really amps up. It's not salty, but I think if we want additional salt on it, we will add it at the table. That is a winner. Okay, I'm gonna, excuse me. I'm gonna make some patties about the size of like what you would do falafel. Maybe, well, I make falafel different, but maybe a 2 or 3 inch patty across. I'm gonna make up a bunch of those, see how many I get from this batch, and then I know someone who's gonna want to try them. So once I've got all these fried up, I will be back. Well, I've been busy at the stove.
Quinoa, oh boy.
No, stop it. You do want to.
I do want to try it.
I think it's delicious. Here, take a fork.
Quinoa and spinach, huh?
Quinoa, spinach, some cheese, and eggs. Go ahead. Go ahead. I think they turned out very well. I made a ton of them, so you better like them.
Okay.
Okay, here you go.
I got a big piece.
I'll tell you right now what I think that I'm going to want on these. A big bite, what I want. Oh, man.
I'm impressed. That's good. That's very good. Well, it reminds me of something. I can't tell. It's almost like a Crispy Joe's special or something like that, but it's very good. I have another bite.
Go ahead. You know what I think I would love on this, and I'm not sure why?
What's that?
A squeeze of lemon juice?
I don't know.
I don't know why I
love
think
the
that.
Crunchy topping.
There's goat cheese, like a little chunk of goat cheese there. I'm going to have another bite.
Wow.
Quinoa, spinach, eggs.
Who would have thunk it? I like it. Yeah.
Who is this I'm hearing talking to me next to me? You
That
like
is
that, huh?
excellent.
It
That's
is awfully
delicious.
good. Yeah, I'm gonna.
You made that, huh? Just kidding.
I know you are. Wow,
Yeah.
that's really good.
Really, really good. We might as well finish this one little cake, huh?
You know, I could taste that with Parmesan instead of the goat cheese. That'd be a nice
Oh,
alternative.
yeah?
I could taste some dill in it instead of the basil.
That'd be good.
Yeah. I don't know why I think I want lemon on that. It just seems like a little squeeze of lemon on that.
Some sort of little sauce you could put on that. I don't know.
A little aioli.
Aioli would
Aioli.
be good. Wow. That is really, really good.
We'll be down to one of those right now.
Yeah. I liked it.
Oh my God.
lot.
I can't believe it. Okay. Excuse me. Really good. Okay.
So is that it?
I got my mouth full. Anything?
No.
Well, I hope you liked it.
No, I did.
I will put the ingredients and the description down below. It's a very versatile, recipe. I threw a bunch of stuff in there that you might say, I don't want that. Well, throw something else in there you might like,
Yeah,
right?
I'm looking forward to having 6 or 8 of those for dinner.
Very funny. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot for watching. Tell your friends, subscribe. If you have people out there that you know watch YouTube, tell them there's a couple of crazy people over here that you think
That's
you
right.
need to watch.
And they bye.
Bye-bye.